All right, let's get right to it. I've got a really important heads up for all you seasoned IT pros out there. Seriously, if Windows Server is your world, you're going to want to hear this. We're talking about a key certification, a ticking clock, and what it all means for your career.
You know who I'm talking to, right? The folks who have been in the trenches, building and managing solid on-prem environments for years. You know Active Directory like the back of your hand, you've battled group policies, you've basically kept the lights on for the whole business. Your expertise is rock solid. But, as you know, the world is shifting to hybrid. So how do you prove, officially, that your skills are ready for what's coming next?
And, well, that's where the urgency kicks in. Microsoft has officially put an expiration date on a certification that was practically made for you. It's the one that bridges all your deep on-prem knowledge with the hybrid cloud world. And no, this isn't a drill. It's a window of opportunity that is definitely closing.
And there it is. Go ahead and circle it on your calendar. September 30th, 2026. That is the day the AZ-800 exam officially retires. Now, you've got some time, you've got a runway, but it is not infinite. So what exactly is this exam, and why is this deadline such a big deal?
Okay, let's peel back the layers on this. The AZ-800 isn't just some random test. It's a validation of a very specific and, frankly, very valuable skill set, one that lives right at that crossroads of traditional IT and the cloud.
So at its core, this exam is all about proving you can handle the fundamental parts of Windows Server, no matter where they happen to be running. It's about taking those foundational skills you already have and stretching them across your on-prem servers into Azure services and making them work together in these integrated hybrid setups. And listen, this part is absolutely key. Microsoft is super explicit about this. This exam is built for people like you, admins who have years and years of real-world, hands-on experience. This is not for rookies. It's specifically designed to recognize and certify the sophisticated skills you've spent your career building. Now, you gotta see the whole picture. The AZ-800 is actually the first half of a two-part deal. Its partner, the AZ-801, is where you take things up a notch. It dives into all the advanced stuff. You know, like high availability, disaster recovery, and planning out those tricky server migrations. And this right here? This is the grand prize. You pass both of these exams and you earn the full title Windows Server Hybrid Administrator Associate. That's the piece of paper that tells your boss, your colleagues, and the whole world that you are fully equipped to manage a modern, resilient, hybrid infrastructure. So, why all the fuss about this particular certification path right now? It's simple, really. It directly maps to the skill set that companies are absolutely desperate for. This certification is the bridge from the server room you know so well to the cloud services they're all rushing to adopt. Now take a look at this breakdown. This is what's really interesting. Look at that huge slice of the pie. A full third of the exam is dedicated to Active Directory domain services. This test leans right into your biggest strength. And then it builds on that solid foundation with all the crucial modern skills, like managing VMs and containers, doing hybrid networking, and using cool tools like Azure Arc. So let's translate that chart into what you actually do. This exam proves you can deploy AD on-prem and seamlessly extend it out into the cloud. It shows you can manage your entire fleet of servers from one place using Azure Arc. It covers the whole gamut, from Hyper-V in containers to hybrid storage. These aren't just buzzwords, this is the day-to-day job of a modern sysadmin.
You know, I think this quote really hits the nail on the head. There's this fear out there that the cloud is making on-prem skills worthless. This certification proves the exact opposite. It's designed to showcase that your deep, hard-won on-prem knowledge isn't just relevant, it's the perfect foundation for managing a powerful hybrid world.
Okay, so we get the what and the why. Now for the really strategic part. With that retirement date looming on the calendar, you've got a decision to make. Do you jump on this thing now, or do you kind of wait and see what Microsoft comes up with next? Let's weigh the options. Acting now means you're taking the proven two-part AZ-800 and 801 path. You're dealing with a known quantity, the study materials are all out there, the path is crystal clear, and it really leverages what you already know. Waiting, well, that means you're aiming for the new single exam replacement, the AZ-802. And while a single exam sounds nice, we just don't know much about its structure, the question styles, or what skills it's going to emphasize. You're basically trading a sure thing today for a consolidated but fuzzy path tomorrow.
And the goal is simple. 700. That's the magic number you need to hit. Yeah, it's a challenge, but it is absolutely achievable for anyone with the kind of experience this exam is targeting. It's a concrete number you can shoot for.
So look, my recommendation here is pretty straightforward. Given the certainty of the current path versus the total uncertainty of what's next, the strategic move is obvious. If you've got that deep Windows Server background, lock in this certification before it disappears. Don't leave your career validation up to chance.
All right, so you're convinced. You're ready to do this. So let's build a real, concrete plan. What does the playbook for acing the AZ-800 actually look like? The good news is the path is very, very well defined.
You've basically got two main routes you can take. For all you self-starters out there is a mountain of self-paced material. Microsoft Learn has fantastic and free learning paths. And you can beef that up with great video courses from places like Pluralsight to match how you like to learn. On the other hand, if you do better with structure, you can always go for the official 4-day instructor-led course that really dives deep into every single exam objective.
But no matter which path you pick, the steps to success are pretty much the same. Step 1. Start with the official study guide from Microsoft. It tells you everything that's on the test. Step 2. Work your way through your learning path. 3. And this is super important, take the free practice assessments to find out where you're weak. 4. Play around with the exam sandbox so you're comfortable with the interface. And then Step 5. When you feel ready, pull the trigger and schedule that exam.
So this is it. This is your final call to action. I know September 2026 feels like it's a long way off, but trust me, time flies. This is a really unique chance to get an official, well-respected certification that validates the incredible hybrid skills you already have and are still building every day.
So I'll just leave you with this one question. You know your on-prem expertise is valuable. You've spent an entire career building it. The only question now is, are you ready to get the certification that proves to everyone else that your expertise isn't just relevant, it's absolutely essential for this hybrid future? The path is clear. The time to act is now.